Periphery guitarist Jake Bowen recently got a chance to discuss the DJENT style, branding it far too one-dimensional for his taste. Chatting with Metal Hammer, Jake said that the genre's main problem has to do with the fact that it was born on the internet. He noted, "The whole DJENT thing, I would have embraced it a lot more had there been a bigger diversity in the music, but the problem with that whole thing was it was born on the internet. It really started with Meshuggah, and they had no idea that they were starting anything. They were doing what they do, and they're an incredible band, and no one can touch them or come close to sounding like them. But the actual bulk of the scene started on the internet." The guitarist continued, "What I've noticed is that these bands that try to be DJENT only take one or two flavors from the sound and don't get the fact that it's way more dense than that. So you'll only hear two types of things happening in a lot of mediocre DJENT bands' music, and it's not engaging enough, and it sounds like everything else. I think that's the mistake that these DJENT bands are making. They're taking the groove aspect and the low-tuned riffing aspect, then putting some sort of clean guitar passage over it. Then they write 10 songs like that and call it an album. There's a lot more to it than that." Focusing on the backlash Periphery have received for changing their musical direction on their double album effort Juggernaut, Alpha and Juggernaut, Omega, to see an enraged fan burning his Periphery hoodie over it, Bowen noted, "It's happened to me too, man. It's happened to everybody. A perfect example is Metallica. They're never going back, they're never going to write another And Justice for All, but that's okay. They did exactly what they wanted to do. They changed their style, and they're happy about it. I don't think they have any regrets. It's just the way things work. I think people get varying degrees of frustrated about it. For me, I'm just like, alright, that was nice while it lasted, while other people are straight to the internet and commenting about how much we suck and how the first album was better. If any of us in Periphery put on the first album, we'd be like, turn it off. We don't want to listen to this anymore. We still play the old stuff occasionally on tour, but we are over it. We want new stuff. There's not a lot of sympathy for us that we have to do this stuff every night. It's expected. And we're happy to play it. We want to play it. I don't want to send the wrong idea. It's just after doing it for a certain amount of time, it's old stuff. It's like eating the same dinner every night. You want to try something else.